Hey everyone, it's Robin and welcome to the Robin's Nest. Today on my channel we are going to be making a Miraculous Ladybug themed birthday cake. Now I have made a similar cake to this on my channel before, but that one was just a Miraculous Ladybug cake. This one is also featuring Cat Noir, so if you're looking for him, then this is the cake for you. So let's get into it. So today we're going to be making a 2-tiered chocolate cake. So I've baked up 3 6-inch layers as well as 1 4-inch double barrel layer, which we are also going to cut into 3 separate layers. So we're just going to begin by trimming these down and leveling them out, so that way when we stack our cake, everything stays nice and level. So I'm just going to start by cutting into our first layer here. And then we're just going to discard our cake tops today. So once you finish leveling your layers, it's time to start stacking and filling them. So I've mixed up a little bit of black American buttercream, which I've also flavored chocolate, so I didn't have to add so much black food coloring. So that's a little tip for you guys. So we're just going to take a little tiny bit and attach some to our cake board. And this is going to help our cake stick to the cake board. And we're going to take our first layer, center it, and give it a little press down, and then we're going to proceed to stack and fill our layers. Okay guys, so for our 4-inch, we're going to be doing this one a little bit differently. We're going to be using 2 cake guards. One 4-inch, which is the same size as our cake, and also a 6-inch, which we're going to use to decorate on so we don't mess up our cake board. So we're just going to take a tiny little bit of icing. We're actually going to lay it in between the 2 cake boards so that they kind of stick together. Give that a little press down to make it stick good. And then we're just going to continue this one like we did with our 6-inch and then stack and fill our layers. And now, because our 4-inch is also going to be black on the outside, we're going to go ahead and start our crumb coat. So I'm just going to take a small amount of icing. And we're just going to start smoothing it out nice and thin all over our cake, sealing in all the crumbs as we go. And if you have a little bit of trouble applying icing to your 4-inch cake, you can also take a shish kebab stick and stick it down through the center, and you can use that to hold on to help you ice the sides of your cake. Okay, and now we're going to pop our 4-inch into the fridge for a few minutes to firm up, and then we're going to grab our 6-inch cake and give that a crumb coat as well. So for my 6-inch, I've switched over to a nice bright red color here, as you can see, and I've just colored this with a little bit of AmeriColor Super Red. And this hasn't even had any time to process yet, really, and it is this bright. I just love this stuff. And I am not sponsored. I'm serious. This stuff is awesome. I wish I had an endless supply. So we're just going to start by taking a little bit and applying this on the top, and we're going to spread it out nice and thin all over our cake and all down the sides, sealing in the crumbs as we go. So I've put both of our cakes back in the fridge to chill and firm up for a little while. So in the meantime, we're going to start working on some decorations. So as you can see, I've already prepared some stencils here. First off, we have the Miraculous Ladybug logo. We also have a little birthday message for our cake board. We have Cat Noir's eyes, the Ladybug's mask, and I'm also going to make Cat Noir's ears as well. So what I like to do is roll out my fondant really, really thin. Then I use my stencils to cut out all the little shapes I need, and then I like to piece everything together. So I'm going to get this started, and then I'll show you guys what they look like. Alright, there's our logo, and I think that turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. So for anybody who has a little bit of trouble while they're cutting really detailed pieces of fondant, I find it really, really helps to add a little bit of Tylo powder to your fondant, even if you don't need it to firm up really hard. It helps with the flexibility, and it keeps it from tearing when you're cutting it, I find. Also, after I roll out my fondant and lay my image and have everything prepared, I also like to let it sit and dry for about 10 or 15 minutes. Now, I find that really helps keep it from being sticky while I'm cutting it. And it also really helps to keep your blade super clean at all times. Now these are things that just really work for me, and I hope that they help you guys too. And if you guys have any tips, I'd love to hear about those too. Alright, so the next thing we're going to work on is our mask, because this one's going to stand on top of the cake and it's going to need a little bit of time to dry. So we're just going to do the same thing we did with the Miraculous sign and just cut out all the little pieces and then piece them together, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. Okay, we finished our little mask and I think that turned out really good too. Now we're going to need this to dry, and I've added a little bit of Tylo powder so it shouldn't take too long, but I'm also going to put it in my food dehydrator on top of this piece of paper towel so it holds a little bit of its shape while it's drying. So we're going to set this off to dry, and next we're going to start working on Cat Noir's eyes and ears. So for his eyes, we're going to be doing them the exact same way we just did the last set on the mask. We're just going to cut out all the little shapes and piece them together. Now for his ears, we're just going to cut out the simple little ear shape, and then we're going to stick some little flower wires up inside so we have something to attach them to the cake with. So we're going to start with our black first, get this rolled out, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we finished most of our decorations. We do still have a couple left to do, but I want to do my final coats of icing first and get them back in the fridge to chill because we need them to firm up really well for when it's time to stack our cake. So I'm going to go grab our cakes now and we're going to get them finished up. Alright, so I got my 6-inch off into the fridge chilling, and I put my 4-inch into the freezer. And that's going to make it really easy for me to handle when it's time to stack the cake. Now, the next thing we're going to do while we're waiting for that to chill is make a whole bunch of polka dots, and then we're going to cut out our happy birthday message. Then I'm going to stack our cake, add all of our decorations, and I'll show you guys what our cake looks like. And ta-da! Here it is, guys. What do you think? I really hope you like it. I think it turned out super cute, and it was really fun and easy to make too. Well, that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Leave me a big thumbs up and lots of love in the comment section too. And if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you receive a notification every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!